Many tools use hydraulics to transmit power. Examples include the Kelly spinner, the iron roughneck, and casing tongs. Hydraulics is a means of transmitting power by pushing on a confined liquid. Here's a piston moving inside a cylinder. Hydraulic fluid fills the cylinder to the left of the piston. The piston's surface area is 10 square inches. If a pump puts 1,000 pounds per square inch, or psi, of hydraulic fluid pressure on one side of the piston, this 1,000 psi acts on the 10 square inch piston to produce 10,000 pounds of force. That's a lot of force available for powering certain tools and equipment. Here's a typical hydraulic power pack used on many rigs. It has an electrical motor or an internal combustion engine to power the high-pressure pump. The pump takes hydraulic fluid from the reservoir and sends it out a high-strength steel-reinforced hose to the devices needing hydraulic power. The fluid returns to the reservoir after it passes through the Kelly spinner or other tool. The hydraulic power pack is a closed system. The fluid is used over and over. Certain controls, valves, and tools on the rig are air or pneumatically operated. For instance, the driller uses pneumatic controls on the driller's console to engage and disengage clutches on equipment like the drawworks. The rig crew may use air-powered hand tools, like a grinder. They also use an air hoist, an air-powered winch, to hoist and move relatively light equipment onto and around the rig floor. Many diesel engines on rigs have an air starter, which is an air-operated motor that turns the engine crankshaft over to start it. Finally, a floating rig's motion compensator operates on large amounts of compressed air to compensate for vessel heave while keeping the drill string in position. An air compression system provides air pressure to operate the pneumatic controls, valves, and tools on the rig. Rigs use rotary screw compressors or reciprocating compressors to compress air. A typical reciprocating air compressor has 2, 3, or 4 pistons moving inside cylinders. The compressor takes in air from the atmosphere and raises its pressure, that is, compresses it. The volume tank stores a given amount or volume of compressed air that is ready for use when needed.